after third, and you are watching ShotQuality Live BetCast. That's right, it's the only show that uses SQ Live data in the minute to handicap WNBA, NBA, college basketball, really whatever we can get our hands on. Happy Tuesday evening, everybody out there joining us from the jump. I am your host, Justin Perri, here with my two good friends, my co-workers from the ShotQualityBets team, contributor, writer, Maximilian, Big Three basketball extraordinaire, Max Hofmeyer, is here with us this evening. Max, how are you doing?
I am doing great. I am ready to make some plays. How about you guys?
All right. Straight to the point. I love it, Max. Moose, we need a little bit of energy here tonight, buddy. We got to bring it. We got a couple good games on, some nice WNBA, and we just hit a live play. I don't know if you saw that coming in. I hit Dallas Wings -6.5, so that's a nice start to the night. How you doing, though, Moose?
Good. I was trying to do like a full house thing. I was like looking away from the camera, and then when you said my name, it was like yeah. You know, like I'm roasting a marshmallow, and you catch me, and I look and I smile, or I'm getting arrested by the cops. But yeah, no, I'm doing great. Dude, I've been winning lately on the WNBA, and I didn't think that was going to be the case. I don't know why I thought that, because like college basketball, I got off hot. And I kind of stayed hot. NBA got off hot, went cold. This is the first sport where I kind of got off cold, but now we're cooking now. So I'm all in.
We are cooking, baby. You've had a couple good episodes. We have been doing pretty well here on the show last couple weeks.
I think it's a bunch of 2-0s and a bunch of 1-1s, but no 1-2s and no. Well, lately, I think I'm like knock on wood, which thank God. For a minute, it's been pretty good. We got 2 games.
You've been leading the pack. And I'm never ashamed to say that.
Yeah, but then Max goes, "You only have 2 plays." Remember, I said that's what he sounds like. So it's like, yeah, he always.
Dude, I've been crushing it though.
Huh?
I think I've done like 3 winning episodes in a row, and you know what? I don't take 2 plays, so yeah, I will make fun of you a little bit. But
there we go. That's
winning.
That's what I wanted to hear.
You guys are scary. You two just like throw. I mean, there's a reason you guys are on the podcast. Okay. There's a reason.
Look, we like a little volume. You got differing play styles around here on BetCast. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna hang out here probably through around the half of the WNBA slate that just tipped off right now. You can see that's the Chicago Sky and the Atlanta Dream game here. Mercury out to a slight lead over Atlanta. Aces taking a quick lead over the Chicago Sky. We'll talk a little bit about some plays, what really drives them. Dig into the data, all that good stuff.
Eric gave you a shout for that play of the day. Nice hit. Got it on the hook. Never a doubt.
Hey, never a doubt, man. We were a little worried there. Everything kind of looked a bit bleak. Atkins scoring a quick 5 points to get right to that 14, but that was it. Appreciate the Mystics stopping right there at 90 points, letting the Dallas Wings make it just close enough to cash our second half play. It's been a good afternoon and evening for me on the betting front. So I definitely will be all smiles today. I think everything I've put out publicly has won today. So let's keep it going. Let's try to get some plays in and have a good time with it. Because honestly,
all sports too. I'll follow Justin for all of it. Just saying. All I know is he gave me the Royals play. Like, I don't know. What was it? Like last Thursday or something?
That was easy.
So.
Let's quit talking baseball and open up that Sky game. End of the first quarter, I got a play I want to fire on. End of the first quarter.
Look at that cup really quick. Look
at
that cup.
That's actually sick. But I'm playing the over here. The differential's only 7. You know, we normally like a little more. 10 plus. But I just
early enough.
This is me. I just like the Aces are the fastest team. In the WNBA.
8, you said 7.
What's the live line?
152.5. Played it on the over. The Sky have just been atrocious on defense. I think they're 12th in our SQ rankings. I know Plum's out for the Aces, but they've got enough. Yep, they got enough horses on that team, and then no Carter for the Sky, but she's been out for a while. So I just think this one could really pick up here.
All right. Yeah, I'm with it. I think, oh my God, guys, the Chicago Sky have taken 10 bad shots of their 18 so far. Angel, she's got 0. and she only has 2 shots.
How many rebounds? 12.
No comment. But yeah, no, I do like this play, Max. Of course, Max is capitalizing on the easy to understand blue coloring of both teams, meaning they're a little cold. Shot quality expecting 7 more points in the quarter. It's a little, slight. We usually do wait for a bit more, as Max said. But again, if you do think that they could start speeding up soon, this is not a bad place to get in. We'll definitely monitor this one. If it gets more severe, I assume out of principle, I will join Max on a live over. But definitely what this is pointing to in terms of how the data is coming in early in this one. A little, of course, worrisome. Main players missing. We do have only one player here who has a cold face, and we got to see what our availability is for lines tonight. But of course, whenever we do launch our first play into the night sky here on ShotQuality Live BetCast, we'll give a quick shout out to our presenting sponsors over at SportsTrade. ShotQuality Live is officially presented by SportsTrade, one of a kind in-game live betting experience for college basketball, NBA, WNBA, you name it. SportsTrade's got it. Sharp lines, and of course, text support available for all your needs, and of course, available in New Jersey, Colorado, Iowa, coming to Arizona soon. Use code SQB to sign up right now. Get $100 back when you bet on your first basketball market. Just use that code SQB. Get a free month of ShotQualityBets data, of course, along with that as well when you sign up. So big shout out to SportsTrade, our official sponsor, presenting sponsor here at SQLive BetCast. All right, guys. So first play's in. I'm not sure we're going to get a Tiffany Hayes live line, Max, but is that something you'd venture towards here as the second quarter gets underway there in Las Vegas? I'm not really seeing anything, really. I don't think there are scoring props available.
No.
So looks like we're in the dark a little bit this afternoon.
If there were, though, I would take it. She's been playing well lately. She's kind of your role last couple of games.
Yeah, I mean, there are some fantasy sites that will have this type of those types of plays available. If you have like Prize Picks, maybe like Flip or something like that. I don't really recommend those sites too much personally because they do have a pretty high hold. You do need to assume they're like 60-cent markets, which is very high, and so you need a very serious edge to beat that type of market. So I'm not really going to recommend it. But if you do have a sports book, minus 115, 30-cent line, 30-cent market, that's, we've proven we can beat that. I wouldn't go much further. All right, Max, the Aces starting the scoring off hot here, have 6 quick points out the gate. I like that. I like seeing the Aces here. I think they were a pretty obvious side tonight without Trinity Carter. Probably, maybe even now can still get in on them. It's probably going to be pretty steep, but I don't see how this one isn't a 20-point type victory for the Aces. They just have so much talent, even without Kelsey Plum on the floor. Yeah. Moose, what do you think about this? I mean, we've seen that the Chicago Sky team does kind of morph back into the pumpkin a little bit when they don't have their star guard leading them.
I think Max got in at a good time because it's going well for him since it started. It's only been like a minute, but still, okay. Money is money.
It's actually fallen a little bit. If anything, you can get 151. Yeah.
Okay, well, fake news then. Fake
news. You're out here. Yeah, it's right where it was. But yeah, no, I think there definitely is a worry about if the dream can act. It's not the dream. Sorry, if the Sky can actually.
It's only 12 teams, and you're getting them messed up. Okay, that's cool. How I've been rocking lately is just kind of waiting until halftime, to be honest, because I played both games last 2 shows. You know what I'm saying? I played both games the last time we were on, and both games the last time we were on before that. So I don't see an edge right now, but I kind of like the over, kind of like the Aces. We'll see. I got nothing right now, though.
Yeah, I think the Aces closed, like 14?
Yeah.
You can just scroll up and see.
Yeah, this is one where, the Sky, it's going to technically say, there's some value on the Sky, but like Justin mentioned, missing Carter is just monumental for this team. Aces missing Plum. Like, it's a big advantage.
This
one's interesting.
When we see numbers like that, it's pretty clear to me. I don't think I'm very excited about this one. I'll tell you the truth, no lie. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and bet on the Atlanta Dream right here at +6.5. Shot Quality saying they should only be down by a few points right now. Oh, actually, yeah. I like the +100, +6.5 over at FanDuel. So go ahead and lock that in. If you like the +7.5, you want the extra point for -120. I don't mind going ahead and doing that, but I personally will take the lesser number and the better odds. So let's go ahead and get that down. This is a great spot. Shot Quality, of course, leading the way with this, basically saying that, look at Kalia Copper just going off tonight. Alicia Gray struggling a little bit out the gate. You're really going to go with how your stars go in this league often. So I do think there is a shot here for the Dream to tighten it up. Mercury, are definitely prone to letting some weaker teams come back and sort of haunt them and stick around a bit. Dream taking some bad shots for sure. We already talked about that. But this should be a spot where they can at least keep it kind of close. Game closed only -2. So you're getting a good bit of value against the close right now. 9-point
Mercury
game.
without Natasha Cloud as well. She
Correct.
had like a suspension thing. So
yeah. I like this a lot. So my first play of the night. What is that, Moose?
What are you grabbing?
I'm taking the Dream, man.
Yep. And I'm tailing. I found it 8.5 -120, and I went a bit further. I put 0.25 units on the money line +320. Sprinkle a little money line here.
I don't hate that. I'll tell you the truth. I really don't. I think there's some merit to it. What you want to really be looking at for this play is being willing to hedge. So if they do kind of get back into this, I would not really recommend taking it down to the pay window, regardless of the result. I would fully be looking to cash this one out. What did you get, Max? Like +300?
320.
That's a nice number, right? So if you get, if you're seeing like -165 in 20 minutes or something, I would fully be recommending, getting that out of here.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the over.
In this one, yeah.
I heard you named all the people that are out. I heard you say all those names, but I don't care because Shot Quality doesn't consider that when they get the Shot Quality score. It's based off defenders, where they're at, who's taking a shot, where they're taking a shot, the quality of the shot, and you see all the names down there. That's how you calculate the Shot Quality score, an actual score, and it says the difference is basically 15 points. So I know 14 is not 15, but ASU, and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take over 141.5. Yeah, over 145 -111.
You get the hook or just flat?
Over 145.5 -111.
Thank you. Thanks.
Maxwell, button press me, buddy.
Oh, we need a button press on aisle 3. All right. Moose, we're gonna have to get you one of those button boards so you can do.
I have it, but every time I try to sign into the StreamYard, they're like, "And you are, sir?" And I go, "Well, I'm the guy. I'm Alec. I'm the guy from ShotQuality." Alec Musa. Like, "No, you're not." I'm like, okay.
Yeah, and hey, college basketball. We are about 60 days away, so we will be back to our most, I think, entertaining form quite soon. So big shout out to everyone who is hanging out with us here when we're not in that state. But look, it's still really good data, still a good preview into it. Get you sort of ready for it when we have no chance to sort of hang, guys. Like, we actually get to talk. It's literally just bang,
I don't know about
bang.
you though, Justin. I've been building myself a little bankroll here with the W's, so I'm not complaining.
Me too, dude. I am not gonna lie. WNBA has been
it's been sneaky good. I'm not even gonna lie. It's been sneaky good, but at the same time, dude, there's nothing like a Thursday really when you got the SEC, the ACC.
Oh, it's just fun. It's fun. And I think, if you're discounting that aspect of why people bet or what people enjoy or the content people want to watch, you're crazy, because nobody bets into the NFL market due to it being a beatable market. They bet into it because they love NFL. They want to bet on football. They're going to watch football. They want to have money down on what they're betting, and they're enjoying the rush, the win and the lose, the trying to win.
Did you see Sorry, did you see the estimated wager amount for this year's NFL season?
3.5
No,
million?
I don't even want to know.
Million?
In case you missed it, they're estimating $35 billion to
Billion.
be wagered this year.
I mean, that makes sense.
That's crazy.
New York State collectively has a handle of over $1 billion a month in the slow months. So, like,
dude, that's like one unit for me, bro.
Okay.
I'm
glad you won. What did you say, Moose?
I'm saying if I had a unit out there, that's like 1 million.
Well, who's booking that action anyway, guys? Come on, let's stick to fun. We got no one's taking $1 billion bets. Now, we do have a fun game here. It is a Dream inched a little bit closer. It was a 9-point game. It's now a 7-point game. So I don't mind seeing that. I wish we did have some props tonight, because again, you're not wrong, dog money. You can't right now. But I swear we're not pulling your leg. We have had plenty of nights where alt overs have been available for many players, and even a few where there were unders. So I'm not really sure. I don't know if maybe it's the end of August, beginning of September, and the traders are on vacation, taking a nice break before NFL starts this week. Or they just don't want to get beat on the markets, but there are not WNBA props really available, and it's unfortunate. At least not live props.
It was probably a combination of both. It was probably a combination.
I'd
of both.
imagine
not being
it's likely the latter. It's probably not that they're actually on vacation as much as I'd
no. Sorry, it's a combination of they're not getting a lot of action, and it was a very beatable market, not the vacation.
Right. They probably weren't winning money. Combination of who's playing this and the people who are probably, going to be able to get us. Oh man, that's an interesting point. I want to get us, I think what will help with that, honestly, it's a good point. I think we'll do a Twitch. I think Twitch will let us stream.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean it's impossible to
He wants to have the stream live on his phone while also on the sports book, so that he can have the book open on a single device. And I think a Twitch stream will help that. I'm shocked that it doesn't work on Twitter, but
so
I guess
if you try to leave you can't have the Twitch, because like you're watching a YouTube video.
Let me try. Let's see. I got my phone right here. So you got us out. Here's us.
Oh my God, is that me?
Little meta. That's you. And then you try to do this. Look, my phone's doing it. I can open up. Let's see if it'll work. Yeah, it looks like it's allowing me. I can do it. So
we're still up there. Yeah. Okay.
We're still up there. I'm watching myself put my phone to my own screen. But anyway,
that's meta.
I think we'll try to get y'all a Twitch for season 2, which will officially start with the NBA season. We'll take a little. I can hear myself talking on my phone still. I forgot to close it. Shit. But we'll get a Twitch link, so hopefully that'll work for everybody. And if it doesn't, I don't know what else to do. But let's get back to the games at hand. We now have a 5-point game here for the Atlanta Dream, so a nice sequence for them as they try to pull themselves out of a little bit of a cold start. Mercury, Moose, you took the over there, so this is a nice, decent scoring start there to the second quarter.
Yeah, it was at 14, 33-47. Now it's 47-57. So far so good.
This is getting a little ugly over here, which was a bit of my concern tonight, guys, because we try to avoid blowouts like the plague because they aren't really worth live betting on. Just so much weird end behavior, variance shoots straight up. So it's a little annoying. But so we'll see how that all goes. I do think this could be a game where we probably just sit back and watch and hope Max hits his over. But Aces should run this up. I'm just not touching it in the second half. I don't know if you guys feel any different.
I'm right there with you.
That live is still at 152.5, so it's literally hasn't. It's just been teetering.
The other game is the only game I think I'm going to touch, but I might be able to get on a spread as well on that side, because this one, shot quality score is a little too close. This is the move right here.
I'm loving this. I mean, I'm a little jealous of Max right now, who took that plus 320 on the money line. Oh, okay. Mercury just hit another shot to take it a little bit further away. But, I mean, this is looking good. This is looking good for the Dream. We still need Alicia Gray to get in it a little bit. But we do have Howard absolutely going crazy tonight. And Kalia Copper going nuts as well. Of course, we lost our last pick on her, so a little disappointing there. Pick of the day one tonight, so I got a little extra money in my account. Anyway, you guys feeling anything right now?
I'm feeling a little Angel Reese update. Dun 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 dun. 1 point, 7 rebounds. 0 for 4 from the field. I'm sure they were all right under the basket. 1 for 2 though from the line. And she's actually only -6 in the plus-minus, which is actually pretty decent compared to the rest of her team. But yikes, those points. She's going to get like 20 rebounds, though. So if you got that problem.
Well, how many rebounds does she have?
I think 7. If she gets a couple more, gets to 9, and then you know she ain't coming out of the game. So
I wish I could get a live prop today because that would be a good over. That would be a good over. We do have some live team props on DraftKings. If that interests anyone, you can get the team totals. Chicago Sky team total still currently sitting at 66. What? They're not scoring 66.
Who? Chicago?
The Sky.
No, not a chance in hell.
Max,
dude, but what if the Aces just really call off the Dogs?
Still, they're not scoring 66. Angel Reese can score 66 points if you locked her in a basketball arena with basketball.
I just don't. I mean, they have 8 points in almost 7 minutes in this quarter. I think it could stay ugly. I'm betting this. I'm betting it. Chicago Sky team total under 66.5. DraftKings -125. I'm a little shocked. Anyway, we got some comments. Appreciate you guys in the chat as always. Thanks for hanging out with us here on ShotQuality Live BetCast. Of course, our next episode. Let me hide the comment again. Next episode is gonna be Friday night. We got a fun 3-game slate, so it'll be a little bit more active here tonight than what you're getting tonight. But still, I think we got a good little bit. But yeah, 7:45 on Friday night. Come hang out with your favorite live betting squad. We'll have a good time. But anyway, as Dog Money said, are you going to do a split package here for just college basketball data? People don't need NBA data. Probably not. It is pretty tough to do that behind the scenes, but we sort of see it all as like you're paying for the one and getting the rest like complimentary. So we'll have more of I think a live. Oh, wow. It moved to -110. Nice. I just got it. Sorry. But it looks like we'll probably have more of a live betting one specifically. So if you're more just interested in live and not maybe the pregame and postgame data, so that'll be more available. We'll have a lot more on that very soon. Appreciate the interest. Mercury are frauds? I hope so. We took
hell yeah, Mike. Call it how you see
it. I'm on Atlanta, so I hope that the run that they just kind of put on here doesn't last and the Dream can keep it going. But this is a tough cold start for the Dream. We have a lot of time though, and I honestly feel pretty good about holding the 6.5. This might honestly be another spot right now where if you've just joined us, yeah, you can get 7.5 for that -125 still. So we're right where I played it at +6.5, 100. So either one's fine there. Live line for the Aces Sky is up to 20.5, which felt about right, which is what I said about 5 minutes ago. It's going to be a 20-point game.
Those bigger words. I do.
Yeah. Total's going up though, Max. You're at 158.5 for that. You got in at 152.5. Kind of kicking myself for not tailing you, but that was a nice call. Let's go. That's sweet. Thank you, dude. We'll have to go travel some Marriott hotels soon. ShotQuality Live Marriott travel experience. I want to do some more live shows. Of course, if you are a new viewer, we did do a Circa Sports episode. You guys remember that, Max? You coming out to? You better block your calendar off this year, Max. You got if we don't get Maximilian blocking his calendar out to come to Vegas for March Madness this year, he's off the show.
It was tricky, Max. It was But it was, dude. It was.
Dude, the worst part is
beautiful time.
The worst part is I had so much FOMO and having to deal with you guys, like just the whole logistics of the thing. I was just like having none of it.
Oh my God, it was crazy. We had a great time. We'll do it again. I think we'll definitely be back. We were on like the upper deck of Circa Sports broadcasting.
Yale just beat Auburn, and Florida just went, and Colorado was crazy work.
Well,
we'll be back. It'll be great. We'll do it again. We'll have all three of us on the stage. We'll up the production value. I think we're going to hire an intern to help with some production stuff on the show too. We're going to make some new assets. We're going to get some new camera angles. We're going to bring some guests on every now and again. It's going to be a good second year. I'm really excited. Of course, the show really only dropped. First episode was like December of last year. After we built this technology, we started actually, using it. And I was like, why don't we just have a show using it? So here we are, probably about 100 episodes in now, I'd say. So we're doing pretty well. It's going to be a good second year. We've learned a lot.
It was so good in December. I wasn't even on the show originally. I was literally just with the YouTubers in the comments, just like riding all the bets. Like I was like, this shit is awesome.
And we're gonna do it again. If you enjoy the rapid fire bets, this is while we're talking here though, this is going really bad. And I feel like we haven't.
Double dip.
I was about to say the Mercury just went hot, so.
Only 9.5 though. Like the line didn't move like the same amount. Like it was 7.5 when they were down like 8, and now it's 9.5 when they're down 13. I just don't like it. I do really like what we got for that team total for the Sky. Even though it's went up. They're scoring right now. They're scoring. Have we thought about SQ analytics? No, we're basketball.
I don't even know how that would work.
I think waiting till half. Let's see. Did he not wait till half? I don't think he waited till half. What are you doing, Max?
Dream plus 11.5. Just locked it in.
Not waiting.
Double dip. Love the double dip.
Wow. Yeah, no, I think there's a lot of merit to waiting. There's also, if you are experienced at live betting and you think, you're used to these numbers and you feel confident,
well, you can gain or lose. In the college game, I'm Mr. Wait till the half all the time. That's this times. And
this is good. I'll get in now and then we'll see what number you get on the double dip. So then we can compare notes.
Right. Yeah. No, look, this is going about as badly for the Dream as could possibly go. Mercury hitting these shots here in the last couple minutes, getting a little hot. Looking at some of the team stats, just so that you understand the kind of, it's not getting better. It's now a 14-point game. Jeez, man. When was the last time they scored? They had, it was 23-26 with 4 minutes left. The last 3 minutes and a half, it has been a 14-2 run for the Phoenix Mercury. Wow.
I should have waited.
That's brutal. Should have waited for the half, just like you said. He got you, Max. If he gets to own that. Told you to wait. Dog money. We might be having an opening, talent opening. I heard Max is departing the show. No.
Good one. Hey, guess what? These lines are all irrelevant because my plus 8.5 is hitting anyways. So
I think they're all. I think we're gonna get it. It's not gonna be that big of a deal. I think we're gonna have a bounce back. But I will probably be double dipping. I'll tell you that much. Let's see what happens when we get to the half here.
Single dip. So.
Max,
you'll probably get 13.5.
Max throwing up the comment on YouTube, even though that was a Twitter comment before, so we can't directly reply on Twitter. You can pull up the Twitter chat yourself, Max, on your own phone, and fight with the people in the comments, and we can have chat weigh in and see how it's going. But I'm honestly, it looks like about as bad as it could have gone on that run. It is probably about the exact time where you stand in the face of it and you're like, all right, that doesn't scare me. It's hard not to feel that way, but I'm going to do my best to just trust the data. That's what's gotten us here. That's what makes this show so fun. You're like, how the hell are we right about this after, we were losing, but the data just keeps winning. Atlanta Dream plus 12.5 for me on my offshore right now is what I'm getting. And I think you can get about that as well if you shop around minus 115. I'm going to double dip. What would the show be if I didn't double dip? So let's go ahead and do that. Plus 12.5. I don't love the Dream, but this is me doing my job. This is me doing my job. Let's go. I'll tell you right now, I'm scared, but the money's down. It's out of my hand. I can't really do anything, Saying I had 12 and I had 6.5. So what am I gonna do? We just lost Max.
I was just about to say, look at how much bigger we just got.
Ah, that's nice. That's nice. Who needs him?
Yeah.
Who needs him?
Let's get rid of the screen. Let's just make it.
There, yeah.
What were you just saying about him?
I said we looked great. Not you here, Max.
Yeah.
We could go. We could go big, guys. It's been a long time since we've done anything like this. But we could. We don't do it much. We have it in the tank here. But now I'll keep us the way we normally are here on BetCast, where the data is actually the star of the show. Of course, usually when you have a lot of games going on, you use the multi-view here on ShotQuality Live BetCast. Shows you every game at once, the helpful arrows to show you that well. Now we're kind of seeing too many points, Max. Is that?
This one's funny. After we called them frauds, you're right. The Mercury
literally jinxed them into it. Crazy. What about this potential under spot for Aces, Sky? I mean, damn, they really started scoring. The Chicago Sky really put up, right after I bet on them too, they just started putting up those numbers. Expected to put up 40 in the second half. I mean, just expecting so many more points. That team props now, again, 70.5. And I played 66.5. So it's gotten worse by 4 points, and they've outperformed their number by 5 points. I'm going to go down with the ship. They got hot after I did it. I'm taking Chicago Sky team total under 70.5. I'm double dipping twice tonight. I'm trusting the data. Let me see if the offshore has a better number.
Double dipping.
I'm double dipping. That's correct. That's scary as hell. But let's go ahead and hit the button. Let's lock in. Look, I've been crushing, so I feel pretty good about it. I think we could honestly hit both. So I like this play a lot. I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is. I got minus 125. So let's get after it.
My only concern is I don't trust the Aces defensively ever.
I just think that this game could just get dribbled out in the last couple of possessions. Like the last 2 minutes could just zoom by. And I think that's enough to get 66. I understand it could be like open gym and I could be very wrong and lose some money. But I have a full unit split among 66.5 and 70.5. I feel good about it. Again, a hot second quarter. So shot quality expects them to have 29 points right now.
Which is a bad SQ's quarter right there. 29. That's bad.
Half. It's a bad half. But yeah.
Half. Sorry.
Shout out to my guy Dano over her hoop stats with the first quarter and first half plays in the Aces. I guess he thinks maybe, I don't know if you're watching, Dano, but thinks he might think that the Sky maybe wake up in the second. I hope he's wrong. I hope everyone's wrong. I hope I'm right. But the Aces definitely woke up. You could maybe just take it. I mean, this game has really kind of moved from a really cold first quarter on both sides, right? 30 points versus 37. And then here in the second quarter had 48 points to an expected 35. So Max, like you could lock in an under right now and just have a beautiful middle. So if you tailed Max and you don't really want to worry about too much, you could just take a large middle right now. I mean, the total is 162.5, and you have 152.5, Max? You could have a 10-point window to cash both.
I like where I'm at.
I do too. Again, you're up
overthink
10
it.
points. You're up 10 points, but this is technically two independent plays. It's kind of, it looks like it's back where it is, but or where it's supposed to be. But if you really were like playing that strategy with shot quality, this would be a beautiful opportunity, right? Where you saw cold, you played the over, both teams got hot in the following quarter, you play the under, you slide your chair back, and you just hope it comes in as expected for the rest of the way and probably hit both. So I think that's something you could do.
I mean, I kind of used my gut. I kind of used my gut and intuition early on the original play, and I think the Aces just don't take the air out of the ball. Like I think they're just going to keep doing what the Aces do. So
I think without Kelsey Plum, there's a little less air in the ball, though, in general. I don't know how you feel about that, Max. Sorry, Musa. I'm looking at the wrong guy on my screen. But, I mean, what do you think? Does that offense suffer without her? Like, could this lead to, like, a slower pace, maybe less likely to be pushing it? It's not like Asia's having the explosive 70-point potential game. She's only scored 9.5. It's been all Chelsea Gray and Tiffany Hayes. Yeah. So who, if you remember, was cold.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying take it over here. I'm definitely, if I'm taking a side, or taking a total, I'm taking the under. But I'm just going to lay off and hold my one ticket here.
All right, let's check in on the tickets. Of course, the score sheet is powered by Google Docs. And the best part about it is that it's always the same document. If you want to know how to get there, I'll show you right now. ShotQualityBets.com/BetCast. Really easy, shows you everything you need to know about upcoming episodes. Of course, I think I forgot to change the date again. Yeah, I keep saying that this is on 8/23, so that's my bad. But normally, if I did it right, you just click the link to play sheet or watch on YouTube, and it pops you right over to whatever you're looking to find in terms of the resources for BetCast. And also you can see all the upcoming episodes as we schedule them. So the Friday night episode will go up tomorrow.
The play sheet should have the right date, though, always. So
always.
If you ever have any questions.
Yeah. And then I think what we're going to do, honestly, is start saving them all, too. So we'll grade them and save them. And we have all of everything. And we're going to have a nice pick of the day dashboard. And we'll have like a leaderboard and all that stuff. So we can all know who's doing better than each other for the whole season. And maybe the best of the three of us, the others will buy us a nice steak dinner or something at the end of the year. But who knows? We got some good stuff coming. We're doing some fun stuff. But anyway, here's what we got tonight. Double dip on the Dream for me, 6.5, 12.5. Not feeling good about the 6.5. I'll keep it real with you guys. Double dip on the Sky team total under as well. Both are -125 there. Max, if you want to update the odds. And then the second Dream play is -110. Oh, no, sorry, -115. Musa playing the over in the Dream Mercury. I think you're probably feeling okay here, right?
Yeah, but this before it got to 25-40 and it's a little kind of trending towards the blowout, which no one wants.
We don't know what that's going to look like. But the live line is.
I feel better on the Dream coming back on the Sky, obviously.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But yeah, that's looking good. Max looking great on his over on the 152.5 Dream plus the 8.5 with me. We're all a little worried there. Squad ride, of course, never seems. We hit our last one. And then a little bit of a money line action too, and the double dip. So, all right, Max, you got a little bit of a worse line, a little bit of a better line. You and I are going to be sweating out the Dream all evening long, try to make a little bit of money there. A lot of games.
Just get it to single digits. That's all I ask.
I agree.
Which would help all of us out, honestly.
Yep. And then
Sorry.
It's all right, Max. Michael saying what Max and I both want to hear, which is why we're both fighting to get it on the screen. Dream 22% field goal rating, guys. Like that is, and I say it all the time, and you'll hear it with us the entire year if you hang around for college basketball and NBA and all that good stuff. When a team that shoots this cold continues to shoot this cold, we're going to lose money, right? These are the teams we're going to bet on. We're going to bet on the team that shot terribly, that looks gross, that you don't want to bet on, that should be doing at least a little bit better, right? Because there's a decent chance that
horrible things about them.
I don't think those are horrible things, though. I think those are factual things. And I think, again, you want to bet on the teams that, maybe you don't feel good about, right? Like how many people are probably watching, the Dream being like, oh, the Mercury are so much better, and I'm just going to go take the Mercury live, and it's just going to work out because they're probably just dominating them. The data actually shows that the Dream are getting shots that would, on a normal night, if they hit the shots as expected from their personal player level expected median averages, whatever you want to call them, this would be a tight game. So again, that team shoots bad in the second half too, we're probably going to lose a little money. That team shoots bad in their next game, we're probably going to keep losing a little bit of money. But the idea is that they're doing worse than expected, which builds value on continuing to bet on them long term, especially when they have the opportunity to win. And the data very, very clearly here says, 38-37. So we'll see how it goes. It worked. Look, it worked in the Mystics and the Wings game. So
Michael should just call them frauds. If he just calls the Dream frauds, then they'll come back.
That's all we need.
That's all we need.
That's all we need. Yeah. No, look, there's no such thing as jinxes. If any individual person sitting at home betting could impact a sports game, we'd all be rich. So, or at least we'd figure it out. But nonetheless, I think we have some good spots here. We're waiting, of course, for the games to resume. Should pick up any minute. Of course, the data speeds that ShotQualityBets actually brings is some of the best, honestly, in the industry, usually beating most of the game tracking apps, only second to the sports books themselves. So I always like to make sure to tell people the best way to make sure that you're getting the most accurate number is to have the sports books up. Always be shopping, have a couple open, even if it kills your phone battery, or at least find one that usually has a decent market in terms of what they're offering here. Most, FanDuel does a good job, DraftKings does a good job, Sport Trade does a good job. There we go. We are in. We are winning. Everybody go put the house. I'm kidding. But yeah, we are on. If you do want to go get a nice half unit play, which is what we do around here, Dream plus the 12.5 at minus 115 is an officially sanctioned play. All right, guys, we've been here for 45 minutes, which is usually what we do in total. But I don't know. What do you think? You want to hang out, maybe see how the first couple minutes of the third quarters go?
Doesn't hurt.
Doesn't hurt. Don't all jump at once now, boys.
I responded for Max because he wasn't going to say nothing. Look at him. He's locked into something. He's crunching numbers.
No, my Wi-Fi's been ass this entire stream. That's why.
As we start to lose.
Perfect time for it to cut out just a little bit. You made that honestly cinematic. We are officially back. We do have our first game underway as the Las Vegas Aces score the first bucket, making this back to a nice 18-point lead. There we go. We are back. Everything updates. The clock is running. That's all I care about here for my unders on the Sky. So I want the Sky to miss every possession. I want the Aces to take their time. And we'll be sweating. Oh, they just scored a 3. Chicago just made a 3. Rachel Banham. Thanks. Great. So 1 for 1 to start there for the Sky. Terrible. Right as I was saying it too. But all right, Moose, what do you have any Max scares you? Max isn't scary. Moose, you got any angles here? You thinking a second play is coming, or where are you at? You like the under here potentially?
I personally don't like either. The under's close, but 85-75. I like to look right around 15 points.
Oh,
We're at 10.
Sky scored again, dude. Jesus.
The blowout factor does help. Like 100%.
Damn, Sky scored. Shoot. By over.
Your over is doing great.
I know. Because your Sky are helping me out.
I'm not excited about that. Need them to slow down. But it's okay. 5 points in 2 minutes isn't exactly a torrid pace. It's not great, but it's not crazy, right? Like I could survive that. But all right, so Musa not really feeling much right now. We're about to get back into Dream Mercury. We got some plays down.
This is looking like a one-play evening for your boy.
One play evening. You heard it. Look, we
always want to. I don't know. You guys come up with like 6 plays on 2 games. It's awesome.
My plays are. I have 2 plays and I've double dipped on them because they both went the wrong way on me, and I'd ideally like to at least split them.
I mean, Max, dream.
Max all over the dream. Yeah, we need the dream tonight. That's how it's going to be in the WNBA. We'll have a little bit more meat on the bone for you guys on Friday. Hopefully, no blowout option. Dream scoring the first bucket of the second half there as that one gets underway. Sky putting up another point there to get to 6 points scored already in 2 minutes. Not really what I want to see. We're going to need a little bit of it. Honestly, though, here's the thing. All right. Last point. We're going to get out of here. Because, again, ShotQuality Live BetCast is a 45-minute show. So make sure you do join us sharply at 7:45 p.m. on Friday to get the full fun of it all. We usually do launch a play within the first minute or so. But I'm not super mad about the Sky maybe scoring a couple points, inching this within double digits. Maybe the Aces need to play some defense. That would honestly be good if they kind of start being like, all right, we can't just, goof around. The Sky are going to try to score on us here. I don't know.
You don't want this game in no man's land.
They can't. Are they shooting 3 free throws right now? Is that what just happened? They just foul on a 3? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. So that's cool. But I don't think the Aces are going to slow down. This thing's going to roll over. So, Max, you're looking good on that play. Hopefully the Sky can chill the hell out and not score another. Oh, my God. They can't stop. They can't stop. That's not cool. But all right. That's gonna do it, folks. We're gonna go sweat these out. We're gonna enjoy the end of our evening. We got a couple fun ones here. It is 41-54 in terms of the Aces. Max is rooting for the over. Moose is on the over for the Phoenix Mercury. I need the Dream to slow down, and I need the Sky to slow down. The Dream to keep it a little bit closer here tonight. But we'll be back doing it again. We do it every single week, twice a week, usually Monday, Thursday type of deal, whatever. There are the most possible WNBA games. We'll have a regular schedule for college basketball, but do set your calendars 7:45 p.m. Friday night. We'll have a good time with it. 3 games on at once through the live betting powered by ShotQualityBets. Make sure you sign up for the free pick of the day. If you are not on the email list, it's an easy way. We cash tonight with Ariel Atkins. We'll have another pick for Wednesday's solo 1-game. Sparks are playing the Fever. I like the Fever there, to tell you the truth. I'll probably be on Caitlin Clark if I had to guess, but we'll see how that goes. Watch us again Friday. This is ShotQuality Live BetCast. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's cash a couple plays. We've got a lot of time left. You never know what's going to happen. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Max, Musa, appreciate you guys. So I didn't have the music queued up, but we'll catch you guys later. See ya.